Hello, everyone. Welcome to Online Seller Podcast. My name is Prabhat. I'm founder at Online Seller UK, and we are doing series of PPC podcast for some time. And today I've got Chris Paul from Journey Further. It's a performance market agency, and Chris is head of marketplaces at there. So welcome to our podcast, Chris.
Thank you very much for having me again.
Brilliant, thank you. So, Chris, let's start with your quick introduction, if you could. I've started some, but if you could tell us, a bit more about your journey within Amazon and where you are right now, that'd be great.
Yeah, so as you've already mentioned, I'm head of marketplaces at Journey Further. I've been client side for roughly about 10 years, started on eBay and then progressed over to Amazon with a few other marketplaces in the mix, Groupon, Brand Alley, these kind of marketplaces. And just kind of worked my way up, started at the bottom and just kept on learning and earning and learning, kept on learning. And then I am now, so yeah.
Okay, excellent, Chris. So let's dive into the topic. So today we picked our topic in terms of advertising actions from brand analytics. So, and not everyone knows about brand analytics. So, tell us what brand analytics it is.
Yeah, so it's basically it's a feature if you are a brand that sells on Amazon, and it provides like valuable insights, and it just gives you loads of extra bits of data about your products, about other aspects within the market. So I always find it really useful. It's something I use on a daily basis.
Okay, excellent. So is it available in Vendor Central, Seller Central? Where do you see this?
Yeah, so if you're a brand, you see it in Vendor Central, you see it in Seller Central. And I mean, historically, it used to just be, well, it used to be called something else. It used to be called ARAP, or Amazon Retail Analytics Premium.
Yeah.
A mouthful. But now, as you know, a lot of the features that were historically for retail customers have now progressed onto sellers as well. So there's lots of good information on there if you're a brand.
Yeah.
Really.
So okay, cool. So so talk us through what are the specific things that's generally you like about brand analytics.
Yeah, so I mean, probably the biggest one that I find most useful is the search term data. So you can kind of historically go back, and it'll show you search the most popular search terms over a set period of time, a month, a week, whatever you want to search through. And it just gives you a good indication of what kind of things people are typing in, and also when people are typing in certain keywords, which products tend to be the top 3 products. Okay,
cool. And are you saying this is just obviously search on Amazon, but does it relate to a individual account that brand analytics belong to, or?
No, so the search data is available it shows you all the search data across the Amazon network. So it's not just search data related to yours. So even if you sold toys, you can still see stuff about Christmas trees, or if you sold pillows, you can still see stuff about Lego. It's a good indication.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a keywords tool on its own by the sound of it.
Yes, well, yeah. I mean, it's a supplementary one. We tend to use it in conjunction with a few other programs, but it's because you're getting it directly from Amazon.
Yeah,
it's usually a pretty good place to start.
Okay, excellent. So let's relate this brand analytics with advertising. So that's what you wanted to talk about. How do you relate that with advertising?
Yeah, so I mean, the biggest one is if you can search for certain keywords that your products are related to, then it won't just bring up that one particular keyword. If you're typing in like memory stick, for example, it'll also bring up memory stick, USB, memory stick, certain sizes. Sure. So then it'll give you certain keywords that you can automatically put into advertising campaigns, which is extremely useful. So you could go into your browse, your phase, your exact, without having to do that auto campaign first.
Right.
Which is historically what people tend to do.
Okay.
That's probably one of the biggest.
Right, you. And is there any other information you can get in terms of in terms of any other products comparison, right? I've seen something really cross clicking on our product and finding somebody else's product and, you know, checking that out. Could you shed some light on that as well, please?
Yeah, so there's two main uses that I use it for, really. One is when you can go into like a basket analysis, so you can actually search through when someone's bought your product, like what other product of yours have they bought it with, and then you can able to do bundling. So that's a good indication of what you should be bundling together. Another good use is that if you're finding that someone's buying this particular product and then this particular product, then you can cross promote, so you can advertise on that specific product itself. So that's another good usage. And then you've also got like the alternative behavior purchases. So what someone went onto your listing and then kind of purchased something after. So it enables you to advertise on someone else's listing and then kind of cross promote off the back of someone else's good fortune, really.
Somebody's done a really hard work promoting their product, and you're
yeah. So I mean, there's one other tip, and this is not mine really. I think I've seen it on LinkedIn maybe a few weeks back, and I've been testing out, and it's really, really useful. And it's when you go into your search term keyword list and you find like search terms, and then you have the top 3 products, the top 3 clicked and converted products. And then what you can do say, for example, it's a really expensive keyword to bid on. Instead of bidding on the keyword or having to pay full cost for the keyword, what you do is you bid on the actual ASIN instead. So you bid on the product. So they've paid all the money to get the person into the page, and then you're on it. And the best ones I've found is the product display ads, which has been really, really good.
Okay, that's excellent. Now things like this.
Mine.
No, sorry, go on, Chris.
No, I was just going to say it's not mine. So if someone watches this and they're like, "That's my idea," then I'm really sorry. I can't remember where I've seen it, but it's been really useful.
It's always to, you know, having the 2 persons saying the same thing, but it must work. So. No, thanks for sharing that. You know, so I think with advertising, is there anything else you can relate with brand analytics and advertising at all?
Yeah, so there's probably 2 other things that I'd use really. One is we've already covered kind of like using the search terms to put them into your keywords into the advertising console. But what you could also do is, let's say you put in a keyword for a duvet and you're selling a single duvet. This is a really basic version of it, and it comes up with all the keywords. It's like single duvet, double duvet, king duvet, super king duvet. You know that if someone's in the market for a single duvet, they don't want to be buying a double duvet, king duvet. So what you can actually do is take all them keywords and then place them into the same campaign, but put them as negative keywords.
Right.
So you can kind of take out keywords as well, which I've always found really useful.
Okay. I think that's really excellent suggestions there. So so it looks like really good use in terms of keywords, cross promotions, in market basket analysis, and so on. So it looks like it's a really good tool to use. So I think we've covered all the aspects of advertising as such today. So if somebody needs to find you, Chris, have a chat or to ask more questions, what's the best place to go to?
Either my LinkedIn, which we can include in the video. That's probably the easiest place. I'm on there probably the most out of everywhere. So yeah, definitely start there.
Okay,
just drop me a message.
All right, excellent. So thank you, Chris, for your time today. So hopefully people listening as well found this useful, and we'll be continuing this sort of podcast again, and hopefully we'll speak with Chris again with another topic another day.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. All the best. Bye for now.
Thank you. Bye-bye.